Hey, everybody, and welcome to this very late AJS News episode.
It's normally Monday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday now.
So what we are doing today is we are going to cover everything, the big stories we would have covered on Monday. And next Monday, all of the stuff that's happening right now, we'll get to you. But we're playing catch up because we live in a hellish frozen landscape that is Texas.
Everything got delayed basically a week. So I definitely want to give huge thanks to our sponsors who keep our show going and help out when stuff like this happens. And today we have a particularly good one. Check it out.
If the clothes makes the man, what does that say about me? I live my life one costume at a time. So I let my accessories define my style, my phone, my watch, my wallet. Well, maybe not my wallet. Oh my god, gross. I need to stop keeping candy in here. I'm getting an Extra. You should too. Go to extra.com/angryjoeshow for 25% off Smart Wallet. That's an even deeper discount than before. Upgrade your style with Extra.
Yeah, guys, it's Extra Wallets. I can't say enough good things about this. This, honestly, is the easiest promo I've ever had to do because I believe in this. I've been using this wallet for the past, year and a half now, and I fucking love it. I always get comments all the time about how cool it is, these box designs.
You use this every single day. It should be quality, it should look nice, and it does all those things.
A long time ago, I bought all their competitors. I even bought some cheap Chinese ones and stuff on Amazon. I put them all to the test, and this is the one that I liked the most. I went out and reached Extra, and I said, hey, can we work together? You know, I think my audience would love it because I know you guys have probably some pretty decrepit, junky wallets, like a certain someone over here.
My back is better.
Yeah,
as
back
well.
is better. But he's upgraded, right? Upgrade your computer, upgrade your gaming, and upgrade your wallets. You use it every day. So I love them, guys. And they are so cool to work with, too. We have, calls and we talk about stuff. So, anyways, click the links down below. Check it out, and I guarantee you're going to love it. We actually have the best discount out there, too. It's 25% off. So pick up one now for yourself or for any of your friends or family. All right, let's jump into the old-ass news.
All right. This is the important stuff.
I know you're probably not going to, this is a long time ago. Shut up, all right? I didn't have fucking power. I still don't have fucking water.
We still do not have water.
I got water.
I got power
water.
now. It's
Yeah.
cold as fuck in this room, by the way. I knew it was going to be cold. That's why these guys did.
All right, what happened last week is hackers claim to have sold the Cyberpunk 2077 Witcher 3 source code. Now,
Who the fuck would buy this?
Well,
That's
for a
crazy.
lot of money. So last week, CD Projekt Red said that there had been a little bit of a breach. And this hacking group came out and said not only did they have the source code for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, some interest in Witcher 3 with ray tracing, HR documents, accounting documents, and a bunch of stuff.
Okay,
So there's
sensitive shit.
There's a bunch of stuff in there. And then, they did the Harrison Ford, we don't negotiate with terrorists things. And so they didn't do anything about it. And so they put it up on for auction.
Dark web.
The starting up bid was $1 million, and the option to purchase immediately for $7 million. It's unclear how much the hacker accepted, but it was sold.
Damn.
Probably $150,000. Something, hopefully something very fucking low. I cannot believe it's who the fuck... I mean, what are you going to do with the code? What do these people do with this shit? I guess they try to get that information and then maybe... leading to further hacks to try to get in more?
So, according to what some of these people had said, one, it allows companies, let's say, in other nations who like to pirate Western technology to immediately say, oh, you built the game for us, now it's our game. We're going to change just enough things where you can't say, and then...
Shortcuts, basically.
So pretty much Chinese game companies are going to be able to go out and make their own versions of Cyberpunk, but they will
Wasn't there already one?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, but now they'll have all of the other work that's been done, and they'll be able to make it. They'll make police AI that actually works, and they'll be able to start from a place where they already
Ouch.
are, and
Ouch.
so we'll see what happens with
No.
it. It's unfortunate now for a company as
It's more than unfortunate. It's fucking criminal.
oh,
and
it is
fuck that
literally
person.
criminal. Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that person
Yeah.
for doing that, and I hope you made jack shit. I hope they gave you peanuts. and then I don't know.
got paid.
Millions.
No,
Yeah.
better not.
They did.
Fuck that.
They almost certainly got millions of dollars
Yeah.
for it. So it's a big
It's
deal.
unfortunate.
Again, I love CD Projekt Red. You guys love CD Projekt Red. So we want to see good things from them. And this was just
Not
kicking
like
them while
this.
they're down, I
Not
guess.
like this.
But they made so much money that they're not down. I don't know
yeah.
how to feel about any of this
Yeah,
stuff.
You don't want that to happen. You don't want those types of breaches to happen. Hopefully, they will increase their security. This has happened to them before, so this has to be that rude wake up call. So they will increase their security, and hopefully, it doesn't happen again.
Do you think it's almost poetic that a major megacorp got hacked and then they went to the
right.
someone went to
Cyber
to the dark web and sold it to another shadowy
right.
megacorp to
I know,
challenge.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't encourage that. Obviously, it's criminal, it's illegal, and it shouldn't be done. They don't deserve that. Obviously, lying to the customers was not the best way to do it, but they're going to be dealing with that. But I see what you're saying. They still made a bunch of money. So
lots and lots of money.
not a good situation all around.
All right. Well, speaking of other non-good situations, Riot Games. They had a real shitty work environment. If you were a woman, they got farted in your face, and people would hump you.
Every time I hear Riot, that's all I think
you think
about.
of someone farting in your face?
Yes.
That
God
guy
damn
is
it,
why
Alex.
me too.
That
God
guy
damn it.
still works
But I
there.
also think of fucking Blue, and I think of Valorant, and I think of the goddamn,
The
200
first thing that comes to my head, crop dusting.
$200.
Yeah.
The image of Joe's of the work center at Riot is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Somebody died in.
Yeah. Well, look at that smell.
Demon's booty hole.
All right. Well, they're getting sued again. The CEO is getting sued, a sexual harassment lawsuit from his former executive assistant. There's a lot of things in here. I was like, well, I don't. This is kind of the kind of stuff. No, it was kind of borderline until I read the paragraph that should have come first. So we're going to go through some of the pattern of harassing, continues to the end of the employment. She apparently was demanded to be more feminine. She was stared at in a sexual manner. And then what should have come first, when his family was out of town, he said, are you going to be able to, I need you to work from my house when my family are gone. Are you going to be able to handle me? And he kept using come, C-U-M, come over, and being creepy and real.
Yeah.
That should be the first thing, because this guy needs to be thrown into a volcano, because it's not like, oh, maybe he was sexually harassing. It's like she has evidence that this guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But
Please
I just
put this at the top of the article so I don't have to read. Just let me get to that point.
stuff
immediately.
like staring at what?
Yeah, it's like I stare at OJ all the fucking time.
Sexual harassment. Joe,
saw
you
it.
can how
You
much?
saw it.
How
Yeah.
much?
50 cents.
$1 million. Joe, what did I tell you about your value? God damn it. You can get more. No, that obviously, it's difficult because, you want to make sure that all that stuff is legitimate and truthful, right?
Yeah.
I know, but you have to have chat records. You
Yeah.
have to have the records of all that to present as evidence. Stuff like you stared at me and I didn't like it is not legitimate.
Yeah.
And for it to take this long, I also wonder what took so long, because we've been covering the stories of inappropriate behavior at Riot for the longest time. Maybe this
He's got
person,
money. He's got lawyers.
well, maybe
so
you're
it's
right.
pretty
You're
hard.
right. Maybe she was still employed. She or he wasn't. I don't know.
She.
So she was still employed.
Well,
with them.
she was recently terminated. One of the reasons this came out is because after all of this thing happens, I want to read the actual text message. Can you handle him when they were? It also alleged that the CEO asked his assistant to work at his home while his family was away, asking if she could handle him when they were all alone at his house. And then they using the word come instead of come over, and he always used the other come. And then now when the family's gone, he wanted to do that kind of come. But recently was terminated in July of 2020, almost immediately after coming to HR and saying, this shit keeps happening. What are you going to do about it? This is what HR is for. Now, if you don't know,
yeah, HR is fucking terrible, man.
your HR department is a department that works for your company. They are not there to protect you, because a lot of people are like, oh, I did this thing with HR. It's like HR is there to protect the company. And so she did the right thing, and this is why she gets to sue. But people are like, oh, this HR is supposed to do the thing. It's like, no. HR is supposed to stop your CEO from getting
You're saying
sued.
she went to the HR first?
Yes, and which is correct, which is why she gets to sue.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people like, well, this is crazy. HR should protect them. It's like, that is not their purpose. And it's more like a public service announcement. HR is not there to protect you. They're there to protect the company.
Yeah.
Don't trust those pieces of shit.
Yeah. In a work environment, that's inappropriate, obviously. He shouldn't be using his power as a boss in order to
Come over.
Right. That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird as shit.
And so,
hopefully
is
gets
this guy still?
terminated?
Does he still work there, or what's going on?
yeah, they
there?
don't fire anyone. The guy who farted in everyone's faces and humped everyone is still a C-level
He
executive.
probably got a raise.
Yeah.
That's some good smelling farts.
Yeah.
Man. This smells like fucking money, huh?
Did you guys smell popcorn?
That's what. Oh, we have a buddy that does it, and I fucking hate him. Never mind.
Don't name him. That's not nice. That's not fair.
Nice. Yeah, but if you're in a car with someone and they go, "Do you guys smell popcorn?" and it's because they shit their pants, they are the worst.
Yeah.
You are the worst.
Wait, did he shit his pants?
All right, you ready for next news?
Yes.
Next news story. All right, Last of Us, the HBO series. We got new casting announcements.
I saw this.
Pedro Pascal was cast as Joel.
Wow, that's crazy. I
I
totally
kinda
did not
want-
expect
no,
that.
I
I
would
love
Lannister.
him.
Jamie Lannister would have been great, I think. Well, kind of, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of got the look.
Yeah, okay. Just change his hair
You'd have
color,
to
make
dye
it
his
a
hair
little
a little bit.
scruffy.
Yeah.
I like that guy. Yeah, I recently watched a movie with him.
Nicolaj Coster-Waldau or whatever, right? Something like that.
Yeah, no, he was just like, gosh darn it.
He's been in some bad ones.
Yeah, he's been in some bad ones. There was like a
So
hunter,
as
and he was like
Pedro.
hunting the hunter, and the hunter was hunting him, and the hunter was hunting women, and he was like trying to help the women and stuff.
Just running circles.
Yeah, he does little smaller films and stuff, and little horror films and things. So I would like, it would have been nice for him to get more work. But Pedro's hot right now.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
great. We love him.
And so he got the
Not
role.
in 84.
Ellie's been cast as well, and
Yes,
and
Bella
ironically
Ramsey.
enough, that news came around the same time as the Gina news.
Yeah.
Right. So, a news story I wanted to talk about or summarize a little bit is, because I've seen a few people on Twitter and in the YouTube comments like weirdos like, hey, why did you talk about this? Like, I did talk about it. I talked about it on our Twitch. Sometimes you can come and visit our Twitch and ask us questions. So there's a VOD you can check out my thoughts on it, because like I was discovering, like I woke up and boom, this shit was happening. I was like, oh man, no. So to basically summarize it out, because I didn't know what she had said, I just think it sucks that she got fired, and it's unfortunate, it's bullshit. But then I saw some of the tweets that she was doing. Like some of it is like comparing her plight to like the Nazis and Jews being persecuted. It's like, you don't do that. Don't do stupid ass tweets like that. Stuff about like coronavirus denying, mask denying, calling COVID a scam, or liking a bunch of these types of tweets, right? And everybody has a right to be wrong. Like if you want to be an idiot, you can be an idiot. But
I keep that shit to myself.
Except for when we stream on Twitch.
Here's the
That's
thing
true.
is, but a lot of her, but there was no smoking gun tweet. Like I went through everything. Obviously, the Nazi stuff and the being persecuted, like people that were actually killed for their ethnicity. That's not right. Don't compare your plight on Twitter and the internet and people harassing you to that. It's not. It's never a good situation. But at the same time, it's like, damn, are we gonna fire everybody with a different opinion than you? And it's like, that's no, because I really, really liked her character. I thought she was a great, hero, and now they have to be like, Cara Dune died on the way to in her X-wing on the plane to
A Jewish space laser nuked her X-wing off screen, because that's the
I
other
don't
kind of.
want that shit.
Yeah, I don't want that shit
I
either.
don't think she should have been fired. Because look, Disney, what was the guy?
Gunn?
James Gunn, right? He had the most offensive tweets you've seen, like making really sick jokes.
10 years ago,
Then he
though.
got right, exactly. I understand that, but then he got rehired. So that's why I was like, well, maybe she'll apologize or show some kind of remorse, and oh, I understand why people were upset. But no, she doesn't really do that. She kind of went harder on it, and she pressed the gas a little bit, making fun of pronouns, especially when Pedro had previously talked to her about that and said, here's why, the pronouns. And then you look at the timeline
His
and
trans sister, and it's really important to him.
right. And you look at the timeline, and yet she's doing it again, and it's like, all right, well, I understand in that sense that she's like a little bit of an asshole in that way.
Well, from a news perspective, telling you what one of the other things that's important about this story is Disney had constantly talked to her about her social media presence.
So this is
when you
that's
sign
the most
a contract
part.
with Disney or with a lot of different companies, they say, look, do whatever you want, say whatever you want, but there are certain things that we'd like you to not do, and we will let you know. And they had specifically said these tweets cannot continue to happen. Again,
she was warned.
And you warned, maybe apologize about those things, and she said absolutely not.
I even had warned her I just would nudge her. It's like, hey, this viewpoint, I think, mask denying. The reason why people wear masks like this is this, because she was following me at a time on Twitter because I had tweeted, oh, I love you, it's great, you're doing a great job and stuff. And she followed back for the longest time. She unfollowed at some point. I think it had to do with a lot of the Trump stuff that was going on. But I was doing anti-Trump tweets for a long time, and she was still following me and engaging with me. So I thought she had thick enough skin to be like, well, here's the other point of view. Here's why some people may be upset with your tweets. But none of that stuff matters. Okay, what matters is, did Disney tell her first, look, stop, what you're doing, it may harm our image or our thing, please stop. Did Disney say, take her into a room and be like, under our policy, this and that, and you have to stop doing that? And then did she make a conscious decision after that to be like, oh, no, you can't silence me. I'm going to continue to say that COVID's a scam, or tweets that say COVID's a scam, and tweets about how masks are, oppressive and all this other stuff. And it's like, if at that point then she did make that conscious decision, then it's like, well, there's not much you can do because you're employed by Disney, and if they don't like that, they can fire you. Mm-hmm. It's not like Disney is the government. Disney is the free speech bastion of free speech.
You don't go to jail for it. Yes, that's,
right.
Disney jail.
So
there is Disney jail.
I wish they would, because it's like, I don't want to see the end of the cartoon character.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that maybe over time and things calm down,
she'll get recast by
Gal Gadot.
You can't recast her.
No, Gal Gadot will be Cara Dune now because Gina should have been Wonder Woman.
I wanted Gina to be Wonder Woman and all this stuff. But anyway, so I'm just wondering if there's any chance for that door to be left open for her to maybe come back. And at this point, I don't even think she wants to come back. Because now she's doing stuff. She's hardcore allying and liking a lot of posts from, Ben Shapiro. She's got a movie deal now. They're like, we're going to uncancel Gina and we're going to buy all of her action figures. She's got a movie deal. Ben Shapiro's making a movie with her. And, she was like, oh, Ted Cruz. Thank you, Ted Cruz. And just
her, Kevin Sorbo, Kirk Cameron. They're going to have the weirdest high school.
Shitty-ass, opportunist, traitor-ass people.
Watch this
that she's allying with. I'm like, oh,
yeah. OJ's going to watch it twice.
So I just think the whole situation's shitty.
Yeah.
To break it down, I don't think she should have been fired. I wish that they would talk to her again and come to some kind of mutual understanding. But it is what it is. Disney's like, look, if you don't stop this, you're going to let you go. And she didn't stop, so they let her go.
Yeah. In other casting news, Jack Black was cast as Claptrap.
Are you serious? Is that a joke?
No, it's serious.
Real.
It's a great way to lighten everything up. Yeah. So after all that crazy shit, hey, Jack Black.
Did you know that not only this Borderlands movie is going crazy? Y'all.
I know it's going crazy.
What's her name?
Kate Blanchett's in it.
Kate Blanchett got cast in it.
Kevin Hart.
Wasn't it Kevin Hart too?
Kevin Hart,
is okay. So this is the age of Hollywood starting to jump into movie or video game licensed movies and thinking that it's maybe more than just a paycheck, or maybe they think maybe all these people need a paycheck. I don't fucking know. But I hope what this does mean is that the what do you call it? The level of quality will raise with these actors who are good actors. Don't look at me like that. Jack Black's a great actor.
Yeah, but Jack Black's been in some terrible ass. He doesn't write the movie.
So
he's not writing the movie.
I know, but what I'm saying is, hopefully that's a sign.
Pretty well, though.
It's a sign that maybe
movies have budget, right? And if you get Kevin Hart, which is half the budget, and then all of these other people in there, what's the writing budget? And that's what I want to know, because I want them to put as much effort into writing this thing, because it's a franchise I like, and I love these actors. I know they're going to do a great job.
Now you have me worried, because then be like, oh, what can we we afford? We could get those Fox writers.
Yeah.
From X-Men.
Yeah. What's Alex Kurtzman doing? He seems like a perfect fit for this shit.
Don't. Yeah, and I'm worried about the the Last of Us series where Pedro was cast. So that's what I was saying. Right around this time where Gina is getting fired, Pedro is getting hired. It's like, man, it's like adding insult to injury a little bit. But I think that hopefully the Last of Us will be not written by Neil Druckmann. I know he's going to have his hand in it, obviously, because he's the creator.
His shoulder deep. He's going to be shoulder. What do you mean?
But I don't know. It's like I just don't want to rewatch the whole fucking video game. But, maybe that's the only way to do it. And if that's the case, then we know that eventually we're going to get to Abby. We know eventually what's going to happen to Joel. And it's like, I'm kind of checking out. We're probably going to have to review it anyway because you guys are going to fucking force us. But, yeah. It's honest. It's common. Okay. But as far as that Borderlands thing goes, I'm really excited. With big names like that, maybe they have the budget to actually make something good.
I like to let everyone know I was fucking wrong about the first Jumanji movie because I thought that movie was going to be terrible.
And
I really liked it. It wasn't a good movie.
Yeah.
It was just super fun the entire way through, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And if they can do that kind of thing, then I'm all in. So surprise
Board
me.
game movie.
Yeah.
Board game license
Please
movies.
surprise me. All right. EA, according to Bloomberg, is going to determine this week what happens with Anthem. So they're holding this meet.
But that was last week, right?
So it should be sometime this week.
We should have already known. Oh,
So
by the
we'll
way,
know by
going back to the
Monday.
Gina thing real quick, she was going on a podcast called like the Babylon Bee or something like that. You'll know on Tuesday about all this stuff. But then all my power went out and all this other shit. So that story has probably already evolved, and I have no idea because I've been literally in the dark
Sorbo's not
ages.
involved, I don't care.
In the Middle Ages. Anyways.
All right.
So I'll look that up and we'll see where
Monday.
it's gone from there.
We'll see.
So, according to Bloomberg, they're going to review the latest version of Anthem next and decide whether to expand the team or abandon the project, said the people who asked not to be named during this
So
private discussion.
was there an update now that it's been a little while?
No, we haven't got that information yet. So we are supposed to. I imagine the decision should be coming pretty quick. Hopefully, we've got.
They've been running on a skeleton crew right now.
less than
I don't
30. I think it's 30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've gotten pretty far. They're like, we should probably just scrap this.
Yeah. EA says they don't want to comment on rumor and speculation.
It's gonna get scrapped.
Joe thinks it's getting scrapped.
You don't think so? Look, there's no comment. If they were like, no, we're on the right track. We're doing this, we're going ahead. They're like, no comment.
They don't even hold
How's
up
it
to their
going?
word.
No comment.
They gave people their word. We're working on it. We're going to make it better.
Well, they
we're
were
going to
working
revamp it on it. And if they go back on that, they're going to look really bad.
Well, they lost everyone,
gonna look
right?
really
Because
bad.
like all of the people in charge, like Christian Daly's gone. Like everyone's gone. People involved say
It's
that
just an admission of it was a piece of a steaming pile of crap.
Yeah.
If they abandoned it.
Mm-hmm. Well, they would need to expand to at least triple their current size in order to produce new content and continue attempting to overhaul the game. That's additional costs, and EA is killing it right now financially.
Okay,
and so
let's be serious.
Yeah.
Do you want it to continue?
No.
No, I don't want it to continue. So I don't think, even though they're going to take a PR hit for it, I think, and then the skeleton crew, it's unfair for the skeleton crew to be working their fucking asses off without the support that they need. It's like, you're taking our best guys and you're putting our best guys to probably Dragon Age or maybe in an unannounced title that we've not. Just fucking let it go.
Just let it die.
That's what I
think
was
at
thinking
this
too.
point,
Just let it go and work on Dragon Age, work on something else. Get like
And I know
everyone else.
all you
over
Anthem
there.
fans are going to be fucking hating me, all 7 of you.
Well, I'm not an Anthem fan. Like I hated Anthem, but I think that I saw potential in it, and I think if they did with their dirty fucking Madden money, they could put it to good use and say, look, if you're going to take advantage of the room temperature IQ
that
sports
money
gamers,
is only for Madden.
And then you just say, all right, we're going to take a couple of millions of dollars right off the top.
Okay, well, first of all, when do they ever put their money to good use?
If we
Star Wars Squadrons.
Okay, well, that was actually
They one time
pretty
look
good.
if there's one time they're going
If
to
it's cheap enough. If it's cheap enough.
look, they only have to hire 60 people, right? So if they take just a little bit of that, whatever fucking loot pack money and bring it over to get 60 more people, and we only have to wait and to have a game, and it's not going to be the great thing that they want it to be, but it still could be a cool experience, right?
Yeah.
Then I would like to see it.
Yeah. It would be a great comeback story if we were all like, wow, that was actually pretty good. Cool. and then people stop playing it again. That's what I'm
If they spend no money,
The developers are like,
God damn.
what year is it?
What do you guys think? Should they continue Anthem? Leave it in the comments down below.
All right. The final big story I wanted to talk about. This one I kind of like. I'm really curious to see how it turns out. So there's a brand called Dbrand, and they started selling PS5 matte black plates, and they have like their cool texture on the inside, and it's because they think that the way that the PlayStation looks is horrible. They're like, this thing is ugly as fuck, but you get to take off the white plates, put on the black plates, and it actually does look really cool. Now they said, what is their current quote? Well, they pretty much said they know that Sony is going to try to sue them, and they said bring it on. They're taunting them. It's like, sue us if you don't like it, because they've sent out cease and desist to a bunch of other people trying to make these plates, and they just don't give a shit. And that's such
I would like to customize my PS5
Like, bring it.
whenever I get it.
I don't know if you want to piss off Sony though. It's it's not a very good idea. You don't
mess with their money, as CD Projekt.
As CD Projekt Red found out.
Sony
I think it's unfair though, because you should be able to make. It's not like they're using official parts and copyright patents and all this bullshit. It's like they're just trying to create accessories and create new things for this stuff. Yeah,
I remember playing Smash Brothers.
Nobody wants to play it.
Right? He's like, you get that.
You had the Mad Catz
fucking
explosion.
give me that controller,
Anyone who had that controller was just like, no, I didn't lose because I suck. I looked at
give
the
it
Mad
to your
Cat.
little brother.
Yeah.
She's like $5, man.
Yeah.
Is that what you used to have to play with?
Yeah,
Mad
it was
Catz,
cheap. It's the only thing I could afford.
All right. Well, they not only have the dark plates, but they've got yellow, white, and a robot camo and red coat So there's a bunch of different options. And right at the top of their website, it says, "Go ahead, sue us."
I like it. It's dangerous, but I like it because it's like, fuck you guys. Like, this is bullshit. And I should order one? Yeah. I'll order one. If there's a
Customize
cool
yours.
One. Red and black.
Yeah.
You can give me some red and black.
Yeah, we can look at some of them. I mean, there's a bunch of them. We'll be showing them all of them up here. So they are one set of plates is $49 plus shipping. If you get the middle skin, it goes up to $60.
I was gonna wait for. That's why Sony's suing them, because I was waiting for like a fucking official one where like all the colors change. You got your controller, you got the insides, you got the LEDs, you got all that stuff. If they ever do like a limited,
I can't even get a real PlayStation 5.
I know.
Like, you're talking about customization. It's like I want to buy one. I wanted to buy one for months. It's like, I have money. Can I give you money? Oh,
That's
no.
That's true.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck
Not
off.
a
you're right.
$1,000.
They're filling a need, and it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Except for Sony says it's not cool. But Sony is not cool themselves sometimes. So
That's true.
Well,
But
Sony is
fuck 'em.
also in some interesting. Well, we'll talk about that on Monday.
Okay.
Anything else small that you want to talk about from not this week, but last
no,
week?
just clarifying. If you want to see my opinion on Gina, we've got a VOD up on Twitch where it says my thoughts on Gina Carano. Basically, it's like I don't think she should have been fired, but at the same time, if Disney had a policy or sat her down and said you got to stop, and she didn't stop, then there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing that we can do about it. She made that decision and that choice with some kind of ignorant tweets. But it's just a shame to see if you have a dissenting opinion. It's just when does that dissenting opinion turn into harmful opinions, right? And stuff like that.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
When you compare getting banned on Twitter to being a Jew in the Holocaust,
Right.
That's the line.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the exact line, but I know where it's crossed the line,
it's
and that's
there.
crossed the fucking line. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit? Get off Twitter.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm done.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Thank y'all
Exter.
so much for watching. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you to Exter, who is sponsored, partnered up with us. Click those links down below. See if it's a wallet you might be interested in. We have a 25% off code, which is like the deepest discount out there. So definitely check it out. We love ours. And there's so much more news.
Monday.
But we're going to get to
on
that on
Monday.
Monday because there's probably news going to be happening over what's happening now. So we also have our Mortal Kombat reaction trailer out there. Go check that out. And let us
see it?
let us
No.
know. Let us know if we missed anything and what to cover on the next episodes. All right, guys? Thank y'all so much. Bye.
Bye.